Today, we are going to be using the best supply drop weapon in every Call of Duty. Now, we're going to play a game with each, and then we're going to rank it on a tier list, but based on two things. One is performance, and two, the way it looked. I bet some of these weapons you never knew even existed. Let's dive in. Oh, man, it's BO3, one of my favorite Call of Duties ever. And what you're seeing here, we're starting to see a pattern, or you will see a pattern throughout this video. This is the XM4. And, not the XM4, the XMC. What am I talking about? And if you didn't know, it's pretty much the MSMC from BO2. I don't know why I can't talk right now for some reason, but obviously MSMC was one of my favorite guns in BO2. And when I saw them bring it back in BO3, I said, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't wait to use this. And then I realized, oh, wait, I can only get it in a supply drop, which made me sad. But, you know, the thing is with these weapons, I said this while I was live streaming today. I'm like, it kind of sucks that people don't get to experience these weapons because, man, I got to get this on my PlayStation account, I think is what I got it on. I played BO3 on PlayStation because I actually had the BO3 pre-ordered PlayStation. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. I'll have the editor put it up as a picture right now. There was a BO3 themed PlayStation, and at that time too, PlayStation was getting all the exclusive, you know, DLC and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go join PlayStation Nation. So none of this stuff I have on none of this I have on Xbox, but it is what it is, I guess. But again, this thing is unbelievable in this game. Now, honestly, BO3 had so many DLC weapons that you could probably argue with this one as well if you wanted to. And listen, I'm not going to be angry at you for arguing with me. I'm okay with it. I can accept a different opinion. But this one in this game, as you can see, it's absolutely melting people. And I just... Again, mobility wise, all that stuff, it just was so fun to use. And that's what I'm looking for with a weapon, you know? And then on top of it, it's a fan favorite remake. Come on now. I wish it sounded a little bit more like the MSMC, but I'm learning in Call of Duty that sometimes they can't use the same gun names. Sometimes they can't use the same noises because of like copyright and stuff like that. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not even gonna try to explain it, but as you can see, it's fries. And I don't think you can examine in Black Ops 3, but I'm gonna certainly give it a go. It's been a while since I've tried to do an examination. Was it D-pad?
Controlling HCXD.
That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so there was no examine. I think the next examination, I think it probably started in IW, honestly. IW and COD 4? Because I don't think AW had it either. But yeah, I mean, listen, you're seeing it and it's just unbelievable. It's so good to use this thing and have some fun with it. I just wish that everybody could have access to these weapons and experience this, because it makes me sad that you can't. Sit down. Okay, what would I rate this thing based on performance? I'm gonna say it. S tier performance. It might be better than the original MSMC. I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds disgusting, but it's true. Now, it looks exactly like the gun, which is a W. But they didn't give you anything special. There was no, you know, crazy camo on it. It's just kind of like a black and green gun. I'll go look wise. I'm gonna give it a B because I do like when they copy the similar style and it's not like a little bit different. You'll see that in a gun in the future here on COD 4 Remastered. But yeah, I'm gonna go B for the looks and S for performance. It makes this bad boy an A, and I feel confident about that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time to play Black Ops 4, and you're seeing the gun right in front of you, and you're going, wait a second, that's the VMP. Well, you would be correct, but you might be confused because you're like, wait a second, T, the VMP, didn't that come out in BO3? You would also be correct. But as you can see, this thing got added in BO4 on supply drops, and it might be one of the best guns in the game. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm feeling myself. Now, reminder, This game, of course, had supply drops. It had the black market. It was probably honestly one of the worst systems in all the games, believe it or not. And I don't know how I got the VMP. I think at one point the system was so bad that they were getting like roasted. And speaking of roasted, that might be the worst aim I've ever seen in my entire life. But speaking of getting roasted, they got roasted enough that I believe that they ended up giving away one free weapon to everybody. And for me, I'm a big BO3 fan, so I was like, get me that VMP and get me that VMP now. So I took my one free weapon. I got myself a VMP. Now, the crazy thing about this weapon is it's got to be one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. Reminder, this is 150 health. So you're taking out people with 150 health very, very quickly. Now, a lot of people didn't like Black Ops 4. I got to be honest with you. I might be on that camp. I did like Blackout, though. But the multiplayer, I used to be a fan of higher TTKs. I still am. But 150 was a hair too much with the auto healing. I'm not going to lie. I think that was my biggest problem. What is this? Okay, didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. But again, this was a time in Call of Duty where it felt like every supply drop weapon that you got was somehow better than the weapons that you could get in the base game. And I guess we should know that Call of Duty is going to do that now. It's just kind of like, why am I moving forward like that? We just got to know at this point, it is what it is. We can try to complain all we want. I feel like sometimes our complaints fall on deaf ears. But nonetheless, I'm glad I got the VMP. Get wrecked, everybody that didn't get it. I mean, come on now. I mean, this is an SMG. It's not supposed to be able to do that. Oh yeah, this is now I'm feeling myself. Now I'm feeling myself. Watch this. Boom, around the corner. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Sliding around, feeling myself. Bada bing, bada boom. I actually can't remember what Zero did. Didn't it hack all the equipment or something? Okay, I'm dead. Okay, never mind. I can run through here. No! I want to see if I can examine. Hold on. That was not what I thought it was going to be. That was not what I thought it was going to be. Well, I guess you can examine. Dude, the health is redonkulous in this game. Oh, this guy's clueless. And we're getting a bunch of challenges done too. Sheesh. This feels fantastic. Dare I say? Oh man. I mean, it feels just like the BO3 VMP. That's what I like about it even more. Sometimes you get like a BAL 27 that came back in Modern Warfare 3, and it was kind of like the Obsidian Steed one, but at the same time, I forgot about this shotgun. Holy crap. I forgot about the flashlight shotgun. Like the BAL 27 in Modern Warfare 3, let's be honest with you. It was close, but it wasn't close enough. This one, I'm getting shot in the back, boys. I'm gonna need somebody to help me here. Tap left on the D-pad to inspect. Oh. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just learned something from the chat today. I never knew that there was an examination in Black Ops 4 until today. Let's give a round of applause to the chat. Let's give a round of applause to the chat. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of feeling myself. I did not know that, guys. Let's do it one more time in the sun. Tap. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. Yes. Yes! Now I'm hacking all of them.
DDoS in control nodes.
Here we go, boys.
Scanning for open ports.
I don't know what we're doing, boys, but we're doing it. This guy with the shotgun's gotta stop. I'm actually really happy. I'm sad now. 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 Please. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Yes!
Mission objectives green across
24 and 12. It ain't my best. But hey, it's fun to use. Look, hey, player of the game, baby. Come on, give it to me. There's one. I mean, there's one. Here comes two. Give me another one. Turn around. One more. Peek out. Bada bing, bada boom. One more. And you can only get it in a supply drop. Shout out Call of Duty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what would I give the VMP? Listen, I mean, I'm going to keep this simple. Performance S. Even with 150 health, unbelievable to use. And I feel like I'm going to do something absolutely insane. I love the way the VMP looks, even by default. And they nailed it. It looks exactly like the Black Ops 3 VMP. So I'm going S. S plus S. S tier, baby. Yes! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we are in World War II. Yes, Call of Duty World War II did have supply drops. I mean, you obviously knew you did it in the middle of the HQ. It was a beautiful thing. But this is the gun that everybody wanted, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the PPSH. Number one, let's be honest. PPSH, there isn't much competition with this game. It is one of the best guns in the game.
Advance and take
This
position.
is called the Snake. Ooh. Very snaky. Now we're going to use this thing a little bit and see how she treats us. This will be the first time I've ever used this compared to the regular PPSH because, oh, wow. Yeah, me likey. Oh, yeah, me likey. So this gun obviously is a variant of the PPSH. The times have changed a little bit where... Actually, the times didn't change. I was going to say the times changed where you could only get in a supply drop. Unfortunately, you could only get it in a supply drop. Call of Duty was in a season where they just were loving it. Giving people the only option to get guns through supply drops. I mean, it wasn't my favorite time. I'm not going to lie to you. But at the same time... Every once in a while, I go, man, I kind of miss opening supply drops. I do. Now, that's probably a sickness. Something to do with like a gambling addiction or something. But this thing is incredible. No! He hit the no scope, man. He hit the no scope. Look at the dive. That's a great shot, actually. I actually really, really do like the iron sights on this thing, too, as well. Like, very clean. I like the circle. I'm always a sucker for the... Oh, I faked him. This guy's him. I'm always a sucker. You see the little like U shaped inside there? I'm always a little sucker for that. I'm not going to lie to you. There's not a lot of guns that have that. What would you say? ADS, iron sight. I wish there was more that were like that. Unfortunately, there are not. Oh, boy. I feel like Michael Jordan with this thing. And as soon as I say that, I die. I mean, come on now. Would it not be a T-Dog video without me saying something and then dying immediately after? Literally, like I said, the PPSH is one of the best guns in Call of Duty World War II. I'm getting all my kills taken away! Not only was it the best gun in the game normally, again, when you give this thing a variant, it's a lot like the other games that we're going to play. It's almost like they kept giving the best guns in the world variants that made them somehow even better. Look at this guy, thinks I don't see him. I don't think he saw me. Now, I don't know why I have a smoke grenade. That is not my smartest of plays here. Yeah, this thing is disgusting. I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to... Yeah, this thing is disgusting. This is not right. Okay? It's just not right. Oh my. Enemy mortar fire incoming. Fall back. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Ah! Oh, I thought I was gonna get away. I'm actually worried about losing this game all of a sudden. I'm kind of collapsing. Yeah, give me some music. Let that music play, boys. Oh, the hip fire spread. It still does it no matter what PPSH it is. Give it to me. Who's my last victim? Who's my last victim? This you? Come on. The snake is working, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take that the wrong way. All right, so we're gonna put this bad boy in a tier list, obviously based on its looks and performance. Now, number one, all these performance-wise are most likely gonna be top tier, especially with this bad boy, the PPSH. I mean, it's one of the greatest guns in Call of Duty World War II history, if not the best. So that's obviously S tier. Now, we gotta go and see the looks of it. I don't know about you guys. I love it. I love it. I think the bronze look of it, the little snake emblem, and the iron sights on this bad boy, I'm gonna say it. I might keep this thing in S tier. I think it's S tier look, and I think it's S tier performance, which means it's S tier. Well, here we are in COD 4 Remastered, and yes, you are looking at the Lynx, aka what a lot of people consider to be the honey badger from COD Ghost. Now, ooh, it's been a while since I've used this thing. Now, obviously, we are in COD 4 Remastered, and you probably forgot that this game did have supply drops. I kind of did too when I was making my list of best supply drop weapons. I'm like, holy crap, this game did have supply drops. Now, this thing was able, the good thing about COD 4, I believe you were able, I forgot this game had Last Stand. You were able to kind of earn this the old fashioned way by like getting like salvage, and then you could like get all that category. It was actually, I love this. It was actually a decent way that you could earn it. Like by then they finally had learned their lesson. It's like, okay, my goodness, we need to allow these people to earn the guns somehow. But as you can see, this is, I believe it's an AR in COD 4, and it is phenomenal. Now, I don't have anything on it because I'm just using it the way that it comes in the supply drop, the way it looks, the way, oh man, I keep forgetting that these people have Last Stand. We gotta do better than that, man. But as you can see, I mean, look at this thing, man. Just like the honey badger. Dude, this thing feels phenomenal. I always loved COD 4 Remastered. I don't know about you guys. It was an enjoyable game to me, and I played it a lot more than IW. I think probably you guys were in very similar situations, let's be honest. And I really wish I would have had more time to play with these guns. I feel like a lot of the supply drop weapons that we were talking about today is I either didn't get to ever play with them, or I got them really late in the game's life cycle, or I mean, in some cases I got them after the fact. And it's like, that just stinks. You know, as a COD fan, you're like, man, I really wish I could have used this thing. And unfortunately, that's just not the way it is with Call of Duty. And I actually didn't mind how they did supply drops in COD 4. I feel like it was the best version of supply drops. It was earnable stuff. It was, you know, stuff that didn't take you out of the modern setting and stuff like that. So typical. And I you know, I think that's how they all should have been, although they weren't. Okay, so I'm looking at the Lynx right now, and obviously, to me, looks wise, it's nothing special. It's nothing crazy. It's kind of got a honey badger from Ghost vibe, like I said earlier. The tan is okay. I'm gonna probably go C on looks. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not my favorite of supply drop weapons ever in terms of that, but in terms of performance, my goodness. I mean, you saw it. This thing was unbelievable to use. I am gonna go, honestly, I'm gonna go A tier for performance, and that puts us at a B. I'm down for a B. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for AW. And listen, there's a couple people that are gonna be upset with me, but I am choosing the ASM-1, and I am choosing the Speakeasy. Oh, welcome back, baby. Now, many people would probably say, like, why didn't you choose the Obsidian? Oh my gosh, this is so sweaty. Holy crap, I forgot how sweaty these jetpack games were. Oh my. And you're probably thinking to yourself, T, what about the bow, Obsidian Steed? I mean, honestly, you could make a case for either one. There, if you argue with me and say that, I'm cool with it. But there was just something about running around with this bad boy. There was something about running around with the speakeasy that just made me feel free. You know, we had more mobility with it. The round drum mag with 52 bullets. It just, I honestly feel like it was a little easier to control. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I love hopping around like this. This is just so fun. Yes! I might just go rooftop to rooftop. Ooh. Oh, this is so... Oh my... Yep. I made the right choice. I mean, this thing, absolutely special. Again, this is another case of a gun that was unbelievable. The ASM one. I think you got it relatively early, maybe like level 30 or something. And then, unfortunately, this was the first COD to introduce supply drops. They threw this bad boy in there, and boy, was it hard to get. I still have never gotten it, which is just an awful feeling, boys. It's just an awful feeling for the boys back home. Oh no! Dude. This thing feels incredible. I'm not gonna lie to you. Watch this. Oh, sit down! Oh, I shot his body and then I died. That's my bad. Oh, what Call of Duty is this? This is, yeah, this is Call of Duty 2. This is Call of Duty 2. Oh, does this have a paintball mod to it? I mean, this. What was that? I gotta see this. Oh, I didn't even know you could get that. Let's try to win this game. Let's tighten up and try to win this game. Come on. Come on. Comeback starts now, boys. Comeback starts now. Hey, the comeback did not start now. All right, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little bit of a sucker for this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep this quite simple. Performance, despite my performance, the performance on this gun is an S, okay? It's unbelievable. The round drum, the iron sight, the way you can move and hip fire, S tier. On top of that, the way the gun looks, I'm gonna, okay, I almost said S tier, but I'm gonna go A, just to try not to show any bias. I'm gonna go A, which makes this gun an A+. And honestly, I feel really good about that. Okay, we are on Infinite Warfare. And yes, you're looking at the gun right here. This is exactly what you get out of the box. The NV4 Fallout. Again, only available in supply drops. So we're gonna use it. Now, we got a couple things to say. Number one, we did go into a team deathmatch. And listen, we deleted the footage. We got absolutely rocked by these people in this game. But off the rip, I mean, it's smooth. Why did I? Whoa! Now, I can't remember what the other attachment gets you or what it does in particular, but I know one thing. It helps the gun. And again, this was in a supply drop. It was a variant. There was another variant out there, but for the most part, everybody used this one, man. It just, something about the NV4. Now, the positive of it was, man, I feel actually kind of good right now. I feel way better in this free-for-all. Holy moly. The only positive was most people got to experience the NV4 because it was one of the early guns that you got in this game. It wasn't like the NV4, the regular one, was pretty good. So it's not like you were missing a ton. I mean, you're definitely missing something, as you can see, because this thing's making me look like I'm scumpy. Okay, or not. Never mind. I apologize. I actually want to know if you guys did grind IW, how many people got a nuke with this gun? Oh no, I hear somebody jetpacking. Where are they? We're about to lose. We're about to lose. Look at this. Get some height. Okay. Get down. I have no idea what's going on right now. What? I don't want to talk about it. What? That bro just pulled out a... That guy just killed me for the final kill cam. He was roasting a s'more while shooting me with an LMG with one hand. There's a reason nobody played this game, okay? I'll say it. There's a reason. Now, what am I gonna rate this bad boy? Okay, we gotta do a couple things here. First, we gotta go on performance. NV4, let's be honest, regardless if you didn't play the game or not, it was pretty smooth. The gun was probably the best gun in the game. Especially you get it so early. I'm gonna go A tier on performance, and for looks I think I'm gonna go B tier, because I feel like I would have liked to seen the purple do a little bit more, be a little bit brighter, cover a little bit more of the weapon, almost like a dark matter feel. I do like the ADS though. The ADS is nice. The ADS is nice. But overall, A, and then performance A, visuals B. I'm gonna give this thing a B+. I'm gonna give it a B+. And there you have it. That's the best weapon in every Call of Duty that you could get out of supply drops. Let me know in the comments down below, did you have any of these weapons? If you did, I'm extremely jealous of them. Let me know which one was your favorite. Also, if you want to watch another fun video, go click over there, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one.